teaching learning model of Islamic education at Madrasah based on Mosque in Singapore. This article is written by two authors. First author Ishamuddin. Second author Skanif bin Mokhtar. Contribution and originality of the study is that, this study is one of very few studies which have investigated about the condition of Islam and in particular Islamic education based on Mosque in Singapore. The results of this study contribute knowledge in the form of information about Islamic education. The purpose of this research is, 1. To know the characteristic of method and teaching learning done by alumni of Middle East in Islamic education, 2. To describe the use of traditional method in teaching learning done by alumni of Middle East, and, 3. To describe the reasons of the use of traditional method in teaching learning in Islamic education. This research was done using qualitative approach. The data collection method is in-depth interview, observation, and documentation. After doing the research, it can be summarized that the teaching learning model of Islamic education for students or the Muslim community in Singapore are as follows. 1. Since the first alumni Middle East prefer to use traditional methods, lecture. 2. Singapore classical scholars prefer to use traditional learning methods. 3. The public, including the lesson more, prefer the traditional method of lecture. 4. Singapore Islamic society prefers to acquire knowledge through lectures. 5. The traditional method is a way to provide more knowledge than by using other methods. 6. The method of discourse is more suitable than other methods of teaching Islamic education in Singapore. 8. The typology of Singapore Islamic society prefer to hear and understand the learning materials using the lecture method. 9. It has been felt that the traditional methods of teaching Islamic education is more precise than other methods. 10. Alumni of the Middle East are reluctant to use other methods because of the experience gained during the knowledge he learned in a lecture model. Thanks for watching this video of International Journal of Asian Social Science Volume 7 Issue Number 3.